What is up, guys? This is Mike, but most of you will know me as Onslaught. That's my Xbox Live gamer tag, and welcome to another edition of Field Stripping Modern Warfare 2. This is going to be some domination on Derail. Now, I know what you guys are thinking already. Dude, Derail, this big map, man, this gameplay is going to be so boring. I don't want to watch it. I'm telling you guys, stick around. You're gonna enjoy it. I actually go flawless, and I'm running a rushing class and pretty much hang out the middle of the map the entire game. So I'm going to point out some things that maybe you guys haven't seen before and try to make the commentary as interesting and entertaining as possible. So I hope you guys enjoy. All right, first up, if we go into X-ray mode here, these are the two directions that the other team like to typically come from on this initial rush. You can see one guy there behind the column under the train, and then one guy coming around the back side of the bridge there over by the water north woods is what that's called. These arrows here are kind of the major directions and flow of traffic that they'll typically be coming from. So you'll notice the first thing I do when I get down here is check these two routes kind of back and forth. Be careful though, if the other team is creative, they could jump off that bridge to my left right now and kill you from up there. That's what I like to do a lot of times, or they could do some type of flank. But the two directions I was pointing out are the most popular, so be wary of those. All right, let's talk about my class setup a little bit. You guys have not seen, you really haven't seen me run a rushing class or commentate a rushing class gameplay yet. I don't think. I am running a UMP silence. This is probably my favorite submachine gun. It's silenced because I do not want the other team, when I'm killing somebody, I do not want the other team knowing where I am at all. Because this map is so big and because running objective, I'm going to be sprinting around the map. I have Marathon Pro and Lightweight. I don't know. I think it's Marathon and Lightweight. I don't know if they're Pro or not, but it really doesn't matter to me. And then I have Ninja Pro. I always have Ninja Pro. You guys should know that if you've seen my other stuff. I have Ninja Pro on every class that I run. So that's my class setup. I also have attack insertion, which I'll talk about here in a minute. Look at this guy. He must have Marathon too, because I cannot catch that dude. He has been training. He's been working out. He was moving, and I just finished it with my gun. I wasn't going to chase him very far. All right, this is something that a lot of times I see when I'm playing against other people, they do not use the surroundings and the map to their advantage. And it's just, I mean, it's kind of sad to me. I mean, these maps are beautiful and there's a lot of stuff. And I mean, use your surroundings. Look at the way I'm using the rock and the tree and the ground there to frame that opening in the fence there. Nobody's going to come through that opening right now. But if there was, I mean, it would be really tough for whoever came through to kill me because I had so much of the surroundings kind of blocking me. So that guy, I don't know what he was shooting at. Like, he didn't hit me. He may have been shooting at somebody else, or he may not have even seen me. I don't know what he was doing, but he should have killed me, and he didn't. So I picked up my Predator. I'm running UAV Predator Harrier, pretty low kill streaks because I thought I would die a lot, but I actually don't. It's flawless gameplay here. So I'm calling in my Predator now, and I've set up my tactical insertion. Calling the Predator. I don't know that anybody's there. I happened to get a kill, but I just caught it on their close to their spawn there, just hoping to get something. So talking about that tactical insertion that I just set, I set it in that middle train car there with the opening. I set it in the middle of the map because this map is huge. It's obviously a big map. I do not like sprinting, even though I have my Marathon Lightweight. It doesn't take me a long time to get across the map. I do not like being out of gameplay that much. So I've set attack kind of in the middle of the map close to that B dom point. Now there's a guy rushing around here. That's why I'm sprinting back here. Woody actually calls this guy out, and I just went back there to kind of help Woody. I didn't want that guy being sneaky and somehow getting wood. Getting wood. That was, yeah, kind of funny, I guess. I didn't want that guy to kill Woody, so and if he did, I wanted to be able to pick him up. So I just ran back there for help, and because I had Marathon Lightweight, I was able to do that and not be out of action for very long. All right, this is another instance where I'm talking about use your surroundings. Look at the rock, look at the slope and the terrain there, the grade change, and then look at the corner of the building. I'm going to do some type of little drop shot maneuver here and take this guy out. And instead of me just standing there firing and keeping probably half of my body visible to him, I drop shot, move to the right a little bit, and get a little more screening action. And I do kind of the same thing here. I just have my head here, and I'm right beside that rock. I actually don't finish this guy, but I get a teammate to finish him. I think Merc finished him with like a flash or a stun. So kudos to Merc for awesome placement there. All right, check out the spawns here. They were the red spawn. We were the green spawn. They currently have C dom. These are the spawn positions at the C dom where they're typically going to spawn. As long as we don't press into their base too deep, These are the three main areas. The biggest area they're going to spawn is behind that upper north building. These arrows are showing the typical direction of travel that the other team likes to move as they're moving out of their spawn. Most of this game, I'm going to be focusing on the north woods, which are the two arrows at the very top, the long arrow and then the short arrow. Those are the routes I'm going to be watching a lot of this game. So, pause the gameplay back a second ago if you wanted to check out a couple more of those routes. But a lot of you probably already know that. But I just wanted to point some of those out to you. Now, look what just happened there. You may want to actually even rewind it. Woody just called in a Predator. I called in a Harrier. I called in my Harrier on a ton of guys, probably five guys were on my radar there, and Woody called in a Predator. Neither one of us communicated that we were calling in a kill streak. If we would have, I know I wouldn't have called in my Harrier strike. He may not have called his Predator in if I was calling in his Harrier, but the point is my Harrier strike didn't get any kills, while his Predator, it was a nice Predator, it got 3 kills. But my Harrier strike was pretty much useless because I put it right where he was calling his Predator. So communicate your kill streaks. If you're playing with a team, and I mean if you care to do that kind of thing, I mean it can be helpful so one of you doesn't waste a potential kill streak. So just an FYI, and that's something that once again I see a lot of people that don't do that. They'll almost waste kill streaks because they're not communicating with their team about what they're doing. So I hear these guys, these thoroughbred horses running through the map here. There's a sniper on the left. He has a white ghillie suit on, and there's a guy on the right here that's going kind of towards B Dom. I'm going to go for this guy that's going towards B Dom for a couple reasons, okay? The first reason is he's probably the biggest threat. Being so close to B here and in the middle of the map, he could potentially cause the most trouble. So I'm going to take him out first, but then I'm going to go back here and get this sniper guy. Now, this sniper guy, I mean, he has a ghillie suit on. And I'm thinking, dude, you're not going all the way to A-Dom. I happen to see him out in the woods. He's camping. I'm going to blow out his little fire here and get him out of the way. Take his thermal sniper. I don't need it. But anyway, I'm going to zip through this part. But anyway, I said that like 4 times right there. I knew that sniper wasn't going to be a threat, so I didn't focus on him first. And it happened to work out. I got both of the guys, and we didn't lose any domination points. So I'm going to take out this guy here. Let's see here. All right, look at this. So many times, even some of the big time commentators, I do not see them using their UAV efficiently or to the extent that it could be used. Watch how I play this out right here. So I'm going to move under this 3-story building. You know, a lot of time there's guys upstairs. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit here for a second, and I'm watching. I know I'm scrambled. You can see there. It's not a counter UAV. It's a scrambler. So I know there's a guy near me. I keep checking back and forth. He doesn't run by me, so I figure he's upstairs. So kill this guy. He's not the scrambler guy. And as you can see, I'm getting scrambled again. So I know there's a guy in this room. That just points out Scrambler is a horrible perk. I think it's the worst perk in the game. Anybody that runs Scrambler, please post some comments and as a response to this, explaining to me some of the benefits of Scrambler. I know that you get Scrambler Pro and it does it like delays claymores or something to that effect. But if you played this game enough, you should know the typical spots where claymores are going to be. So it shouldn't be that big of a factor. But post some comments about what you think about Scrambler, because I think it's useless, and all it does is it helps me find you. That's really all it does. So if you're playing against somebody like me or a pretty intelligent player, it's not going to help you at all. So anyway, guys, this game is actually wrapping down. You can see that the Dom points have shifted. They now have A. We now have C. It doesn't matter to us as long as we keep B. We're happy. We're good to go. So, what do you guys think about this map? What do you think about this gameplay you just saw? I know a lot of times people like to vote to skip. Not veto. Veto is a Halo term. A lot of times people like to skip this map, but this is actually probably one of my top three or four favorite maps on Modern Warfare 2. So I really enjoy it. I can play this Russian class, or I can play kind of the support class in that middle building and do fairly well. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this map. If you like it, if you dislike it, let me know why you like or dislike this map, because it's like I said, I enjoy it, but I find a lot of people that I play with don't like it, and I think it's because the size of this map is pretty intimidating to a lot of people. But if you play the game like I just played and you're sprinting around the map all game, you'll have a lot of fun. And if you got a decent shot in the right class setup, you could potentially go flawless like I have. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this edition of Field Stripping, and remember, rate, comment, subscribe, do whatever it is you guys do. I will hopefully catch up with you guys later, and see you on Xbox Live. Later, guys.